What's up, guys? Welcome to Amigos React. Today we're going to check out Caleb Hammer once again. I'm Brendan. This is Nick. You can check us out on Instagram at Brendan Wharton Fit or the Arizona Kid if you want, or you can check us out right here. Anyway, Caleb Hammer is a dude that goes over the financial situations of morons. They're not always morons, but 90% of the time they are. And in this case, according to the title of the video, this woman is hiding a horrendous debt from her fiance, 30 G's. And I don't know about you, but I would say that's not a good way to start a marriage.
Gosh, yeah. Well, I mean, you're not even married yet, and you're hiding $30,000. Oh, man.
Right.
Better get a prenup, dude.
If you can hide 30 G's, he can hide his girlfriend. So
yeah, I guess.
A deal's a deal. Anyway, guys, please hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell, and one of our first 50,000 subscribers will win $500. So make sure you're one of those people.
Yeah.
And if we never get to 50,000, then I don't know what to tell you.
And that's your problem.
That's your fault.
That's your fault.
Because you didn't tell enough people.
Clearly, you don't want what was it, 50?
$500.
$500. Clearly, you don't want $500.
Only one person's going to win that, by the way.
Yeah.
We can't give 50,000 people $500 or else
I'd
be on a yacht like, woo!
If you get us to $50,000, though, we will give you 500 for sure.
50,000 subscribers.
50,000. Yeah.
My name is Sarah Elizabeth Warren. I'm from Louisville, Kentucky, and this is my financial.
Craziest.
Oh my.
My name's Sarah, and I'm hiding a lot of debt from my boyfriend. He's gonna marry me.
And how old are you?
36.
Ooh, okay, nice. What do you do in, as you taught me how to say before, Louisville?
Louisville.
Yeah, I work for a company. We work for VINE Notifications, which is victim notifications, stands for Victim Information Notifications Every Day.
Okay.
Yeah, and
Vine? I think that was an app that was previous to TikTok, didn't do as well as TikTok.
Yeah, that's how we all know who Logan Paul is, I'm pretty sure.
Thank you, Vine, for providing Logan Paul.
Oh, yeah. Thanks a lot.
actually cover the state of Texas.
For like fraud?
No, actually for like victims of violent crime.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
Of what?
Well, what's your
Violent
position?
crime.
So I'm the customer
No wonder
relationship
she's
manager.
nuts.
Oh, do you lead a team?
No, just me and my like associate specialist, and
Wow,
we
okay.
manage like the relationships here and in a handful of other states. We work with program managers and victim advocates, and we work with law enforcement.
So you travel a lot.
Yeah, yes and no, about 40% of the time. So, and I know it's coming down here.
Right, she seems nice. She's doing nice work for good people. I mean,
She's funny, though, dude. There's like a little bit of crazy in her eyes.
yeah.
When she says certain things. She's like normal. She's like, yeah, I work for this, blah, 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 blah. He's like, well, what kind of crimes are you talking about? She's like, violent crimes.
violent. The best ones, Caleb.
Whoa, dude.
My favorite kind of crimes. You ever watch NCIS? Those kinds. You know, the behavioral analysis unit, where they find the murderers. Yeah, they get those stories from us.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
But I'm helping people.
Sounds a lot, no?
Yeah,
To me, that's a lot. I travel 0% of the time, so.
yeah. So,
What do you make a year in this position?
yeah, so my take home is a little less than $5,000 a week.
A week?
A week?
Wow.
So what's that 30,000 debt? You could pay that off in a couple weeks.
What government job is this, dude?
I don't think it's a government job. Well,
She said she works for the police department.
maybe she's about to say, no, I meant a month, but that's 20 grand a month.
That's a lot of
That's
dough.
$240,000 a year. Did you make
Yeah.
this company? What is this? What is 30 grand is nothing then? That doesn't matter.
That's like almost that's insane.
If you make 20 grand a month, then your $30,000 debt doesn't matter.
Yeah, not at all, dude.
all.
You could wipe your butt with that.
Oh God, no.
There we go.
Like a month. Sorry.
Okay,
yeah.
there we go.
That makes way more sense. Makes 5,000 per month.
That's
not
a normal
2,000.
number.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that makes way more sense.
Not 20,000.
5,000 a month is still really good.
That's still good. That's, let me think, 60,000 a year. It's pretty good.
I was like,
I had to do the math in my head too.
rolling in it.
No. So actually was laid off twice last year.
Oh, jeez, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, it's okay. So
Twice in a year. Okay.
twice. So I had some ups and downs, and so some credit card time. So I did not make really good financial decisions. So
that's why we're here.
That's kind of why we're here. I know. I see.
What were the
He
positions
has such an attitude with his eyes, man. He rolls his eyes so much.
He does. He's like,
It's like
you're an idiot.
he'll say to their faces like that was a stupid decision or you're being dumb about this or whatever. And if he was just to say that, it wouldn't be so bad. But the way he says things sometimes, man, it's like, ooh, hits you right in the soul.
The pre-noise makes them feel so much judgment.
He always does that. Yeah.
Not too bad. Not too bad.
Okay.
You're just probably going to die poor, but it's not a big deal.
Off from.
So sales, like a sales position.
And then you got laid off twice from 2 different companies?
So one was like a technology company.
Yeah.
Loved it. Worked in access control for a long time. And again, it was like with law enforcement.
Did you do well in that position?
Probably not, which is why it was the first round of
Okay, well, I
layoffs.
was
Yeah.
wondering, yeah.
And then the second one was with a real estate company. Real estate technology company. And then the market started swaying down.
And did you do well in that company?
I did. I launched a product in Kentucky with them. And then like the week I launched the product is the week they laid me off.
They're like, thank you for your services.
Man.
Goodbye.
I've been in that situation. For some reason, like sometimes things line up to just screw you in the worst times ever. Like I got fired on my birthday one time. And for no reason. The guy hired too many people, so he had to let people go. So I didn't even do anything wrong.
You're like, but it's my birthday, so.
Yeah, and it was on my birthday, dude. It was the worst. But it's like stuff like that happens sometimes. You just wrong place, wrong time. Can I take a order?
So, but I loved it. Worked really well.
Would you like
and
some
then,
flies with Dad?
yeah, which the founders of the company actually helped me find this position, which was nice. And then I love
that's nice.
the company I'm with now. They're fantastic.
All right, so I did not have a chance to view any of your finances before this, and we were sending it as we're sitting here. So a lot of this is all fresh.
Yeah.
How would you describe your financial situation from your perspective, though, before I go into it?
It's not great. I'm not in a good place.
Why'd you not get it, or why'd you get into a not good place? Because of the layoffs, or
I think
Yeah, it's probably not easy to be in a good place when you got laid off twice the year before.
Yeah.
You don't have time to like get into a good place. You're just like scavenging.
Yeah, depending on, and a lot of it's depending on what debt you already have. Like if she has vehicle loans and stuff or house loans or whatever, and then she gets laid off.
If you're well prepared and then you get laid off, like you'll be okay.
Yeah.
But if you're not and you're just
Clearly.
paycheck to paycheck and then you get laid off,
Yeah, it sounds like she wasn't very well prepared for this.
that sucks.
I mean, and it's 2 back to back. Like that sucks.
Yeah.
That's pretty tough.
So we just went technology, and then special victims unit.
She went technology and then real estate.
It was
I
still
thought.
technology though.
Oh, was it?
Real estate technology.
Oh, okay.
How to buy house.
How to buy house. Step 1, use technology.
But I thought I would just rely on the credit cards, and I wasn't making lifestyle changes. I was living off of some of the severance pay, and then finding like I worked part-time at Target, or full-time at like Target and Costco and then still interviewing constantly, going to networking events.
Yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do.
That's very responsible for her to get any job right away and then start looking for a better job.
Yeah, just start making some sort of money.
Most people on this show, they're like, yeah, no one's hiring. They're like, and he's like, you can work at Panda Express. And they're like, I would never do that.
Or they're like, I get paid by the VA, so I don't need a job. And it's like,
guy. Well, he had
lazy.
PTSD.
Yeah, God.
From getting slapped.
And then I'm the breadwinner in my household, and so we can't change my lease. Like we couldn't get out of it.
What's wrong with your
Still have my
fiancé?
car payment. I'm paying a lot of the bills.
He's just drinking beer and a wife beater all day. He's like, where's our money, Diane?
You go down to Target, you go get yourself a job until you get yourself a real job. And
You
you,
know
better
I
be the manager there.
Yeah. You know I want them NASCAR tickets for next weekend.
He's like, if I come home and there ain't no Natty Light in the fridge and no fried chicken next to it, I'm gonna be pissed.
He's like, why don't you get a job, Daryl? He's like, you know I'm a free bird, baby. You know I'm working on my business ideas.
He's like, I'm in a band. It's gonna take off one day.
You're right,
Believe in
Daryl.
the
You're right,
dream.
Daryl. I'll go get 10 jobs.
And so,
what is the household?
yeah, just me and my fiance.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I was supposed to get married last February, or actually this February. So we actually delayed the wedding.
Oh,
And the week-
because of the monies?
Yeah, so we decided to delay the wedding. We delayed a lot of the stuff, and which is fine. I mean, we're going to get married eventually. So we did delay a lot of that stuff and pushed it away. We lost deposits on a couple different things.
Oh, no. I'm sorry.
Which
Yeah, that
She
was-
makes 60 grand a year and she's a breadwinner. What does Daryl do?
That's dude. He must have. That's where she got the job at Target.
What if she just
He works
says
at
that,
Target.
but he makes like 55? So she's like,
Dude.
I'm the breadwinner because I make a little bit
Right.
more money. All right, let's see.
I hope he isn't like a couch potato.
I mean, yeah,
Like,
how could he, like, you know,
if you're the breadwinner, why are you hiding your debt?
but breadwinner could just, it just means she makes more money than him, but it's like, how much more? If you
Yeah.
if she makes 60, unless he literally works like a minimum wage job part time, it's hard to make less than like 40,000.
Yeah,
You know.
And usually, if you're gonna call yourself a breadwinner, it's like a significant more.
difference.
Yeah.
Yeah. And she's like, I made $20 more than him last year. I'm the breadwinner.
I'm the breadwinner. Here's your $20. It's like, what, dude? But I mean, she could be, dating a freaking lazy piece of crap.
Could be. I'd like to know more about Daryl, whose name we made up. She didn't say her boyfriend's name.
I don't think he knows.
No. Why? You guys aren't
psycho
transparent about
look.
even though you're about to get married? You guys not talk about money?
We do. I think I pay almost all the bills.
We talk about money. He says, I need some beer money, baby.
Dude, that's
And I give him a beer money.
crazy.
She
She's
pays
like,
all the bills.
she's like talking to Caleb, and then she looks directly into the camera. I don't think he knows.
I don't think he knows. Well, he
Like,
knows now, honey.
God, jeez Louise,
'Cause
Peppa
if
cheese.
you don't know, but Caleb Hammer gets bazillions of views because he is on it. Gee,
Yeah, he's gonna know now.
he's
That's
a big
for
man.
sure.
That's why we react to him.
We react all the time.
That's why he gets so many views.
Yep, that's what it is. We're giving him views.
Yeah.
That's what's going on.
We've actually reacted to him 4 times. You guys have only seen one video
well,
on account of technical difficulties.
you're welcome, Caleb.
Nick today when we started, he was like, "We should do something else. We've done a bunch of these," and I was like, "Yeah, but we only got one that wasn't messed up."
Yeah, I forgot about that. It's crazy, dude.
No offense, but you're the one paying all the bills?
I know. No,
Why?
it's fair.
Daryl has big
It's
dreams.
just kind of how it's always been.
What are the conversations y'all have about money? Sorry, I'm doing math well.
No, you're fine.
Yes.
It's a lot of. I've just usually have always made more of the money, so.
Yeah, your income's fine, but
But how much more? Like 60,000 is not that much to where it's like it could be a huge difference.
Yeah, she's either gonna say like he's a real piece of crap,
Yeah.
or she's hiding the fact that he probably does make more money than her or something.
Or he just makes like slightly less. But I don't know. It seems like she's being taken advantage of. Like the way she looks down when she
Yeah.
thinks about it. She's like, why is that? And she's
Yeah.
like, it's just how it's always been.
sounds like he's taking advantage of her for sure.
Yeah. He's like, you gonna pay all my bills. You know I'm gonna marry you, baby.
Yeah, he's like, "Are you in love with me or not? Buy me a house." He's the woman in the
We'll
relationship.
put both of our names on it. No, just my name, baby.
No, just mine.
Got to show your love.
And no prenups when we get married.
No prenuptials.
Heck
I want
no.
to have that 60 G's a year, baby.
Yeah, and you're taking my last name, even though he should be taking hers because she's
Taking
got the
your last
freaking.
name, baby.
She's wearing the
Because
pants.
I'm running
in
from
this-
the law. I need to change my name.
I gotta change my name. We should move.
how
to
much does he
Mexico.
think exists? What does he know versus what
Maybe-
does he not know?
Maybe a few credit cards.
A few credit cards.
Oof.
She says that like,
Like it's nothing,
yeah,
dude.
just a few credit cards. You know
Just
how
a-
much could be on a few credit cards? If you
Just
have
a
good
few
credit,
credit cards.
you could have hundreds of thousands of dollars on a few credit cards.
Does he know they're maxed out?
No,
Does he watch my show?
he does because we watched it.
That's
together.
why she's looking in the
she
camera.
keeps looking into it.
Because she
She's
knows
like-
he's going to watch.
She's like, I'm admitting this right now.
Sorry, baby.
She's like, you put me in this position. You should have got a job,
Yeah,
Daryl.
Daryl. If I didn't have to pay all the damn bills, we wouldn't be in this situation.
Yeah, I honestly don't even feel bad. Like, I'm not even upset at her, really. Like,
like-
she's trying to figure things out on her own. She's like, she's doing okay. Not the best, but like, at least she's
She's doing
trying.
pretty good for someone who got laid off twice in
Yeah,
a year
she's
and
trying.
has a Daryl.
She is putting in hard work. and
Daryl
effort
is
into
dragging
this.
her behind.
Yeah.
Dude, I would kick Daryl to the curb.
What does Daryl do
Yeah, what does Daryl do?
besides pick
What
his
would
own
Daryl
butt?
do? WWDD.
WWDD. double W double D.
What would Daryl do? Cut to scene of someone sitting on a lazy boy drinking a beer. Are we gonna be able to pay the bills this month, Stacy? What's her name?
Don't remember.
Are we gonna be able to pay the bills this month? Don't remember.
Oh, you're in trouble.
I know. We're going to talk about it when I get home.
It's gonna beat you when you get
Tell
home.
me why you have not talked about it yet.
I don't think until recently when I was like making all the payments and I paid more than the minimum, well, usually, and then I was like, oh, like can't put anything in savings. I'd be like, we haven't been able to do anything. Pretty much whenever I was laid off, like we blew through savings. We haven't had savings, which is also why we didn't have the wedding. And then it was like, well, we're gonna have to delay the wedding again. Like there's nothing. So.
Does he have savings?
Mm-mm.
Was that a or
No. Like it's.
Oh yeah.
Or,
Yeah, you said and
think-
shook your head.
You think
That's
Daryl has
confusing.
savings?
She's like, oh, hell no.
Come on, Caleb. Daryl ain't got no savings, dude.
She's like laughing. She's like, ha. That guy doesn't even know what a penny is.
He spent his savings on a moped.
He only knows what beer is because I buy it for him.
Which is also why it's just frightening. Because he was out of work because he blew his Achilles in September. So he actually started back at work 3 weeks ago.
What does he do
Did
for
they pay
work?
for blowing him?
He-
Was he in the NFL or how did he blow his Achilles?
He's probably super fat.
No.
Dude, I
Dude,
know
Daryl-
I know a guy when I was working that construction job that I got fired at. I know a guy that broke his leg from stepping down out of a truck
'Cause he's
because he
fat?
was too fat.
But
He
Daryl's
broke
in
his-
shape, dude.
I don't know. Daryl can be in shape, really hardworking guy, or he's a couch potato, fat, lazy piece of crap.
You know what I think? Daryl, he's one of those dudes that was in really good shape until he blew his Achilles.
Is his name Daryl but pronounced Darrell?
No, it's Daryl.
Oh, okay.
He's white.
Because that would also that could point to some signs.
No, that's racist.
I'm not saying
He's
like
white.
that.
And he's lazy.
Yeah, that's probably true. He
was
probably
I
wears
saying?
cut off t-shirts.
He's one of those old men that when he sees you at the gym, he's like, yeah, I used to be able to bench 225, 28 times back in my day.
And they wear crew neck sweaters with they're cut off.
And he says,
but
I
he's
used
really
to look
fat.
just like you.
Right.
Uh-huh. All right,
Okay.
Daryl.
Mm, yeah. That's cool.
Works for a specialty hospital bed company. So he was on disability for a while. But we got really lucky. He had really good benefits. So he had a really good surgeon. So he had a really good recovery.
That's good.
Yeah, we got really, really fortunate.
And you guys do not own a house, I'm assuming you rent.
Right. One time we had a nice savings, like to save
Really?
up for
How
a house.
much?
We had about $5,000-6,000 saved up.
It's not a really nice savings.
No, that is not.
Especially at
good
your age.
savings. I mean, it's something.
It's something. It's better than zero.
yeah,
It's
but
better than 30,000 in debt.
that's nothing to write home about.
That's not a really
Especially
good savings.
about like how expensive everything is
Everything's
right now.
so expensive.
You need to be saving up
That's
more
probably about 1.5 months of bills, probably
than that. Yeah, that's like
for a 2-person household.
yeah.
I'm assuming, I don't know where they live, but rent isn't less than 1,000 anymore. It's like 1,500 or more.
Yeah, it's
No matter
real
what.
expensive.
And you know Daryl's not living in a 1-bedroom studio.
Yeah, where are they from again? Kentucky, Louisville, Kentucky.
Louisville. It might be,
that might be some-
Texas.
She said Louisville, Kentucky.
No, but there's a Louisville. Oh, she said Kentucky?
Yeah,
Okay.
Louisville. There's a lot of places in
And then
Texas.
Where'd it go?
Laid off. And then
You didn't replenish? Do you think you've gotten into more habits of things by chance?
yeah, like just poor habits, like just not changing lifestyle. Also just
Are you living
Keeping up.
above your means even if you didn't
Yeah.
have debt?
for sure. And it's
Yeah, when you get laid off, you would have to, like, don't go out to eat anymore. Like, be very careful with how you're spending your money because you don't know when you're going to get that next job.
Yeah,
And
For
that's
sure.
such a scary time in anyone's life. That sucks that it happened to her twice.
yeah.
And I feel bad for her, but like, yeah, definitely got to cut back. She's admitting it at least that she didn't cut back, and
Yeah, but you got to go like into emergency mode at that point because it's
Yeah.
like you
You're
can't
like-
be doing the lifestyle you were doing previously because now you have a finite amount of money. There's no money coming in, so you need to be
Yeah.
careful.
Usually
And
you have an infinite amount, but now you have a finite.
if you're
amount.
me, you have all the money. You don't have to worry about anything. So.
You said finite, which I think was a good way to use the word, but that would imply that Before she had infinite.
Yeah, in this circumstance, I'm saying
Less finite. More finite?
Just don't pay attention to the other side of that explanation.
She was like the Donald Duck that dives into the coins. You know?
Oh yeah, Scrooge McDuck.
Yeah, Scrooge
dude.
McDuck.
That's funny.
It's hard to
Dude,
have
that would
that.
hurt
I
so
think
bad to jump into just coins.
Yeah. I want a
Probably
ball pit.
break your face on that.
Dude, if I ever get rich, I'm getting a ball pit.
Oh hell yeah!
Big ball pit for adults.
I'm gonna get like a huge foam pit that's like really deep, and then I'm gonna find somebody who's really obese and push them in there.
Dude, I was just thinking about that the other day. Not pushing one in, but like I was thinking about how hard it is to get out of a foam pit.
Dude, I saw a video the other day.
Yeah, I did too. Probably the same one.
Yeah, that they're like 4 guys pulling this obese woman out of that.
Dude, they're so. I can barely get out of a foam pit. I can't imagine being
Dude,
obese.
It's hard to get yourself out of one of those.
Yeah.
It's
You need a
even
crane.
as like fit people.
Yeah.
It's a
As
struggle.
a fit young man, it's hard.
It is
So
difficult.
I can't imagine being like a 300-pound lady that's like 50 years old.
That's like if we jumped in and had 2 people attached to us and tried to pull ourselves out.
Yeah.
That's what that would be like.
I mean, I could still do it, but
Well, good for you.
I have a finite amount of muscle.
I can do
Whereas
it. If,
previously,
I could also do it if Brendan was pulling me out.
pride, like not wanting him to have to change his lifestyle because I can't keep up with it. So because he works really hard, and I don't want to have to make him do that. And so he has a really like.
Well, you're about to work your.
dude, he's manipulating her.
That
That sounded like such manipulation.
he sounds like a wonderful guy.
Listen, baby, I know you lost your job, but I can't lower my lifestyle. You know I like to go to Outback every other weekend.
You know I like their biscuits. Come on.
Texas Roadhouse got them cinnamon little rolls.
Oh, those rolls, those butter rolls. Are you kidding me?
I can't give up those rolls, baby.
Delicious.
You're going to have to get a credit card or something.
How else am I going to get that diabetes?
You know I want diabetes. By the way, you're going to have to add me to your Medicare once you get that job.
Yeah, remember when I broke my Achilles? The other one's going.
Off if you have any potential
I know.
for future stability with money.
See?
Yeah.
You have $30,000 of debt, a bad debt. None of it could be
Yeah.
considered good debt.
Right.
$30,000 of bad debt.
Bad debt. That's freaking Caleb's favorite song.
I went down to Caleb and I told him the news. And now I'm singing Bad Credit Blues.
Bad credit blues. That'd be dope if you pulled out a harmonica.
I can't play harmonica. My dad can.
It would
though.
still be funny if you pulled it out.
You have minimum monthly payments in order to not go, not miss any payments of $1,308. But not only that,
What?
Are you kidding me?
You have a rent payment for minimum credit card payments? In minimum. That means pretty much all interest.
That means your whole paycheck's going to your credit card, and then you can't pay for your house. What did you do?
you are losing $450 a month in interest right now. Interest. What are those numbers? Do they surprise you? No? Did you know this?
I don't think I knew it outright,
Dude,
but
$450 a month in interest, that's like a nice car payment.
That's
Like you could
so
instead
crazy.
you could have like a nice car
You could.
payment, which
you
I
could-
wouldn't advise
yeah.
either, but still that's a lot.
That's like an $80,000 car.
You could be saving, that's like $6,000 a year. They able to get your savings back.
What is happening?
That sucks, dude. That sucks.
This is why you don't
I
date
kind
people
of
like
an idea.
Daryl.
Freaking Daryl.
This means of your take-home pay, the interest and the minimum monthly payments together are 35% of your take-home pay. That's insane.
That's like how much you're supposed to spend on like your rent or mortgage.
This is the craziest thing I've ever seen.
Oh my god, dude.
And we've seen some crazy stuff on this show, man. But this definitely takes the cake. 30,000, dude. $450 in interest. That is I thought that was a made up number.
You're just losing money every
That's
month.
so crazy.
$450. That's like you could get like a $35,000 car with like a 3.5% interest rate, and it'd be $450 a month.
You could probably more expensive than that, dude.
I don't know. It depends on the interest rate, yeah. But
Yeah,
damn,
that's so insane.
that sucks. You listen, Daryl. You gotta leave this chick. I think actually she needs to leave Daryl probably.
Yeah,
The
get
way
rid of
her eyes
Daryl.
look, like she's being manipulated by Daryl. She feels very bad. Like anytime he brings up the boyfriend, she's like,
She's like,
well, he
"No."
deserves it. I'm like,
That's
you're
just
making
how
more
it
money
is.
than him. What does he deserve?
And I don't want him to have to change his lifestyle because he broke his ankle and I'm the breadwinner. It's like,
Yeah,
dude,
dude.
he should be the breadwinner. Why does he have no drive at all?
Yeah.
What is going on
First
here?
of all, if his Achilles is broken, what's he spending money on?
He shouldn't.
Sit on the couch, play your PlayStation, and shut up, Daryl.
Yeah, he shouldn't be mad at you for putting in all of your effort to try to, make him comfortable. It's insane.
I can't imagine losing my job and then being like, baby, I don't want to change my lifestyle. You're gonna have to work extra hours.
You're gonna have to be a surgeon or something because you're gonna have to afford everything.
I'm sorry. This is going to be so hard. So hard. Are you willing to actually do what's necessary?
Yeah.
Actually. And you haven't so far these last couple of months, even though you've heard this spiel before. What's going to change between now and, a few weeks ago?
I think it's like the last month, it's been a realization of like, I'm making the payments and it's just, I'm not making a dent.
Yeah, you're
And
stuck in a
it's
circle.
really been,
That sucks. I think what's gonna change is the presence of Caleb 5 feet away from you.
You need to call Caleb once a week.
Yeah,
and
like,
have him keep tabs on
He could be
you.
like people's like financial sponsor.
And you need him to call Daryl and talk a little sense into him
Yeah.
because Caleb would be like, get your
Listen,
fucking fat
Daryl,
ass off the couch.
You're eating ramen and you're getting a job, homie.
Yeah. Straight up. You need to grind and be cheap.
Dude, all the people that go on the show should start like a group like Financial Anonymous.
Yeah.
And they sit down once a week like drug addicts, talk about their spending, what they're doing to make it better.
Yeah. Bro, that's one of the reasons why I'm so I guess I'm not glad, but it's a useful skill that I grew up poor.
Oh, yeah.
Because anytime I start getting thin with money or like a little too risque, I go back into poor mode. And I'm just eating ramen for a week.
Yeah, I feel like
or
it's
whatever.
great that we grew up poor. Like it teaches you how to live on less money.
Yeah.
And then, like I feel like if you had a rich parent and you could just get whatever you wanted whenever you wanted, and then you go out in life on your own, but you're not making as much money as your daddy was.
No.
And he's not providing for you anymore.
No. Not at all.
Then you're just like, I don't know how to like cut back my lifestyle.
used to make
like
$5
the last 6 months of
man.
it just really rolling up and
But you haven't done anything to address full recognizing
taking
it.
the
So what's going to change?
apps off my phone and
What apps?
like the DoorDash and the Instacart and things
Dude,
like
why
that.
does anyone use DoorDash? Go pick up your food
Yeah. And also like
or just get groceries.
thinking about how sad it is for her that she's not getting the wedding she wants because Daryl's out not making any money. That's really what's going on here too.
Well, Daryl just went back
And
to work.
That's just sad.
Achilles is actually a really bad injury.
Yeah.
So we actually don't know if Daryl's a bad guy. We've just been playing that role this whole time.
Yeah, that's true.
It's funny.
But you know what? He's a bad guy.
He is. Daryl.
He is.
I mean, we know. If your name's Daryl,
Here's another thing is like he would have been paying attention to the payments if he was truly like cares about you, cares about your guys' situation, wants you guys to live a happy life, whatever, right? If she's paying all this money and she just got laid off, but she's like continues to pay all this money, Daryl should have been like, "Hey, we need to chill on money spending."
yeah, like how much have we been spending? How much do we have?
Yeah, he should have said something.
If you're living with someone, you should like know each other's financial situation and work together.
Absolutely.
Once you're married, you should just combine funds and you both know everything about everything.
Yeah, well,
But
if it
before
works
you're
for
married-
you guys, it depends.
Let's say you both got together while you were young and poor,
Yeah,
then just combine your fucking bank accounts.
then you should be good.
Unless like one of you is like a freaking doctor and one of you was like picked up off the street, then
But you're like a cute little poodle or something.
yeah.
At
I mean, that's okay. What's your
having the conversation and being transparent with
Sure.
Lenny. Yeah.
and you got to do that with the fiance.
Yeah.
She
So
said Lenny.
Lenny.
I think she meant to say Daryl.
Lenny is a worse name, I feel like.
Lenny's Daryl's poor cousin.
Daryl at least like you
Daryl
I
can
know
be a hard
some
worker.
Daryl workers for sure,
Yeah,
but
but Lenny, dude,
uh-uh.
Lenny's a slacker.
Lenny is, you don't know any Lennys. You know,
You know what
why?
they say about
Because
Lenny? He ain't got no penny.
The only pennies these guys between the couch cushions.
And his girlfriend put him there.
He's like, babe, why aren't there no panties in the couch cushions?
You know I need a Pepsi.
I need to go get me a Polar Pop.
This idiot drinks Pepsi.
Oh, yeah,
Oh,
for
it's
sure.
disgusting,
For sure,
Lenny.
Lenny drinks Pepsi.
So what's your rent or your portion of the rent?
So it's $1,600 a month.
Is all you?
Yeah, because he's not been working full time. So
Oh, jeez.
yeah,
Wait, that's the whole
Utilities?
rent?
Yeah, it's not bad.
And she's paying all of this?
Yeah. And she only makes $5,000 a month.
Dude, I commend you for trying.
And I don't know if
this is a
$5,000
lot.
is like take home or not. Hopefully,
No, that's probably
hopefully
gross.
it's take home.
That's probably not net, man. That's
I mean, I don't know, but
insane.
with these bills, I'm hoping it is.
I hope so too, because there's no way.
Lenny needs to. He went back to work 3 weeks ago, so he should have just got a check.
Dude, Lenny.
And this coming month, rent's
Yeah.
on you, Lenny.
Yeah, Lenny, you need to change your name to Daryl and
Yeah.
start working.
Yeah, dude, get to work.
For Sarah, that's one of the most dire situations we've seen on the show. It's going to be so hard to get out, and she needs to follow at least one of the three, progress points that I gave her to get out of the situation. But for now, Hammer Financial scores 0 out of 10. It is
Oh,
That was worse than the last guy we saw.
that's the first 0 I've ever seen.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
He doesn't have. I don't think I've ever seen a 10.
No.
I'd like to see a 10. Like it'd be cool if he brought someone on that was very good with money, was well off. Like show what they do,
There was someone we saw that had like a 7.
so
or
people
something
can get
that.
like an idea of like what do people that are well off do.
Yeah. Seriously, yeah, that would be really cool if somebody just
'Cause-
like was really good with their
Yeah.
finance and he like just brought them on to show them what it looks like.
Or even like pretty good.
Yeah.
Like a normal person. Like don't bring someone that makes $1 million a year.
Yeah,
Because
make
no
it-
one can relate to that.
do somebody that makes $20 or $25 an hour or something and still gets by, like, just because they're good with money,
Yeah.
even though they don't make a whole lot of money or something.
Or like a married couple that has a good savings
Yeah.
that, but they don't make a ton of money.
Yeah, but they cooperate and they communicate
Yeah.
really well
They work
with
together.
their money.
They both know what's going on. They don't have secrets.
Yeah, they don't hide
It'd
shit.
be cool because these are relatable because like probably 90% of people in America are like this.
Yeah, absolutely.
They're like, oh, I don't have any money, but let me buy it anyway. Anyway, what do you guys think of this girl's financial situation? Do you, what's it called? Do you see eye to eye with it? Do you relate to it? Do you relate to her situation?
Yeah.
Are you doing better with money than her or worse? Do you keep financial secrets from your significant other? Dun, dun, dun.
You better don't.
Thank you guys so much for watching. Please hit the subscribe button, like button, notification bell, and a reminder that one of our first 50,000 subscribers will win $500.
500 schmackaroonies, dude.
The Mexican dollars.
So make sure to subscribe.
What are they called? Pesos. All right. Thank you guys. And we'll see you in the next one.
Adios, amigos.
Dude, you gotta watch this video.